What's up, everyone? Denver here, bringing you another Alan Wake video. And we are now in episode 3 of our Thermos coffee locations. And you're going to start in this trailer park going towards Rose's trailer. You're following Randolph and listening to Barry talk.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky.
But once you get to this boat, once you get to this boat here that's landed here, you just turn to your right. And again, this one is hard to miss. Excuse me, Barry.
Less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
So after you wake up in Rose's trailer, this coffee thermos again, you really can't miss. It's going to be right on the counter there.
I couldn't work up much.
There's also a show back here.
To get to me and left its mark.
I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Watching the chopper goes down. You want to go straight forward to continue the game, but you want to go up this platform here. You can look through these viewfinders. There's also one over there. He talks about the gas station. There's 2 collectibles in here, though. You have the CB, which I don't know if that's or the radio. Yeah, radio's a collectible, and then you have another coffee thermos for us. That's what we're doing. Okay, like a minute later, this possessed gate's not going to let you get through. You need to turn this spotlight on using this generator here. But if you look to your left, behind this tree, is another thermos. Got him, boys. Okay, so once you reach the radio station, do not go inside yet, because you won't be able to come back out again. Instead, go underneath the sign between these this car and this wood, and get your next thermos. Yup. Okay, so after you get to this generator with the beat-up pickup truck that you started with this generator, after you get to the safe haven, rather, that you started with this generator next to this big pickup truck, this one's a bit of a hike. The game wants you to go that way, but you've got to go up there. You're going to go up here, and you're going to fight a million birds. Okay, so here's the thermos. You can see the radio tower. You came from down there. If you keep going up that trail and up to the radio tower, there is a manuscript page and some flares up there. But for us, with the thermoses, our job is done, and now I gotta jog all the way back down. Okay, so after you reach this area with the truck and these emergency lights that are spread throughout, you're going to want to go this way, away from these, see these 2 places? You're going to want to go over here, way to this back one. And you're going to get a coffee thermos. Just for the record, there's going to be a bunch of enemies here too, by the way. But just for the record, if you go down here and go into the other one, here's another collectible. The cans you're supposed to shoot. So just FYI. Onward! Okay, so after you climb up here, and you're going to jump down into this train station here, if you click that green button, you're going to start a major fight. So you're going to be a lot of enemies. So real quick, just run over here, up here, and before you start your boss fight, or it's not a boss fight, this is a bunch of dudes, grab your thermos. That's the point. Onward we go. Okay, so after defeating the bulldozer, you're going to open the second gate here. Like so. And the game wants you to go straight ahead, and then you can just run straight ahead, but you should look to your right here, because why else would you be watching this video? And grab this thermos. Yup. Okay, as you're driving, you're gonna come to this broken bridge. You have no choice. You gotta go under it. Stop and get out of the truck for one of the more, I guess, cleverly hidden thermoses. More annoying hidden. Anyway, from the broken bridge, you're gonna just go straight up here to this randomly placed chair, and in it, you guessed it, beautiful view, huh? I guess that's why the chair was here. Okay, upon reaching the coal mine, you want to park.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
There are several collectibles here. So, for us, instead of going straight, you just want to make a left from here and go back here, and here is another thermos tucked away. But just FYI, some of the sites and location collectibles are here. Here's one. You got to read that sign. You got to read this sign. And you got to read this sign, and there's a manuscript page there. So a bunch of collectibles right here in this area. But for us, you got the thermos.
I'm gonna kill him.
Okay, so just FYI, from this point on, if you rush through the rest of this level and get to Mirror Peak within 30 minutes, you'll get the Meet the Deadline trophy.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
So this is the start of the Meet the Deadline trophy. From this moment, from that phone call on, is the Meet the Deadline trophy. You gotta just sprint through to the end of this level, and you'll get that trophy. It's really not that difficult. You should have like 10 minutes to spare if you just haul through it. So you're gonna want to hit this button to continue the game. But before you do, you want to make sure you come over here and grab your next thermos. Okay, after killing the electricity, you're gonna come into up to this building. You're gonna come up this ladder, and this one's is impossible to miss. Another conveniently placed red chair, and then there's another impossible to miss manuscript page. Okay, as you reach this area, it's real easy to walk on by here, but if you look up, yarg, you can see the coffee thermos up there. So we want to go get that thermos. If you keep going straight, there's a hidden chest back there too. For this could be a little bit of annoying because, you know, the jumping controls aren't great. But you can easily fall. But just be careful, and you should be fine getting it. Okay, so you're going to cross this bridge. You're going to come to one of these lights. You're going to find a pump shotgun over here. You can go right or left. You're going to want to go left. Now, there are enemies that constantly respawn here. So, depending on what difficulty level you're playing on, you're going to have to be careful. But you want to keep going up here. This one's a little bit off the beaten path. Because it's in this, well, let me just kill these guys. There you go. It's in this red shack up here. Man, he's out of shape. Let me huff and puff my way in here. And there you go. There's also some flare gun ammo. And some bad guys again. I lied in episode 1 when I said that coffee thermos in the visitor center was the last coffee thermos I needed for the trophy. It was the second to last. This upcoming thermos was the last one I had missed, and then I got the trophy. So once you reach the ghost town and you cross this bridge, there's a manuscript page back there, as you can see. Here's another one you can walk right past, collectible. The signs and locations to read this. But you're going to go down here and around the back of this building and into this one. This one's very easily missable. Because I missed it, at least. At least it was easily missable for me. But here you go. It's the last building on the right in the ghost town. Last building on the right before you leave the ghost town, okay? So it's right there. Okay, so after beating the locomotive right here, which you should do because that is a trophy because it's optional. You can just get the key and go inside. So make sure you do defeat the locomotive. It's super duper easy and it's also a trophy. But here's the key. But before you go in the move the door over there, you want to go right behind here and grab our next thermos. Okay, so after the cave-in happens and the guy busts through the door, there's a manuscript page you can't miss. But then for the thermos, you want to follow his new entrance down here. And when you get here, you just want to turn and make a left. You can easily go by this, so just make sure you don't. Somebody was definitely down here drinking some delicious coffee. Okay, after the fight on the suspension bridge, you're going to come across the bridge. You're going to see these 3 logs, and you're going to turn to your left, and you're going to come up here and go around this boulder, and it'll be up on the edge of the cliff. Alrighty then. By the way, that is coffee thermos number 50. If you have been following all my guides, so congratulations, you are now officially 50% done. 50 down, 50 to go. Okay, after fighting the dudes in the basement, you're gonna come, you're gonna jump, you're gonna fall down on, like I just did, just for giggles. No, I did that on accident. Okay, back in the basement. Coming back up. These jumping mechanics are mwah. That's okay, I love this game. Maybe get a running start and then jump. Yeah. And then you're gonna jump down here to like this. And then you're gonna turn left. And jump down here. And then you're gonna go left again. And here is a coffee thermos. You might have spotted it earlier from the other side of the fence. But there you go. Coffee thermos number 51. Checkpoint reached. And that is the final thermos of the chapter, guys. So, congratulations. You have 51 of the 100 thermoses. I hope you found this guide helpful.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it.
Cool.
It had to be a boat.
So anyway, this is actually the end of the chapter 2. Coming up here is the final cutscene. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, we will see you all on the next video. Off I go.